going on YouTube? I'm here to show you how to jailbreak your PS3 with using a E3 flasher and without using a E3 ESATA Station nor a factory service dongle. So let's get started. So as you can see, my PlayStation is not jailbroken. Alright, and let's go ahead and get started. Also, let me show you the model number. Alright, there it is. Just remember that it's 2501. Okay. So I already opened it up. JTP-001. I'm supposed to tell you right here. Gotta take this off. Gotta take it off. And you kind of want to face it this way. Make sure it clips on. Put a lot of pressure onto it. And get some tape. But I'm not going to tape the clip, I'm going to tape the ribbon down. Looks good. Now, that's done. Put this bad boy back. Try to match the holes just by looking in through here. You can see them. Once that's done, just push down a little bit. Goldagrams. I rip it in half. Fold them. Doesn't have to be golden grams, by the way. Not too tight either, just you don't want to break it either, so just also try to be careful not to strip the screws. Alright, so that's done. Make sure to put this back in because you're going to need that. Hard drive. Alright. E3's flasher. Sure that clips on nice. TF cover board. Okay. Alright, so we're ready to begin. Okay, so you're going to need a micro SD card and one of these little adapters you can put it in, so you can transfer it onto your laptop. We're going to have to update the E3 flasher with Samsung update. That'll let you downgrade multiple PlayStations. If you use the most current one, it'll just let you download one. So I advise you to use the Samsung update. And also the Samsung update just gives you one backup at a time. So you're gonna have to, back it up, put it back on the PC, back onto the E3 flasher, back it up, put that back on the PC, and back and forth. So that's one inconvenient thing, but the current update it'll let you back up 3 and 1 backup, so that's one neat thing. But anyhow, I'll see you on my computer. Alright, so we're on my desktop now. Go ahead and connect your SD card onto your computer, and what we're going to do is use this Samsung update. Double click that, just drag it over, and you're pretty much done. Go ahead and remove the SD card and put it back on the TF cover board. Alright, so we're back now, and remove the SD card and place it onto the TF cover board. Have first 2 switches down and the rest up. Okay, so RGB, and all blue lights should be constant blue, meaning that the E3 flasher accepted the update. Go ahead and turn off the PlayStation. Now, have all the switches down except for the third one. So, this one's up. Turn it back on. Now it's time to get serious with the backups, okay? So let me get you a little bit closer. Alright, we're just waiting for the HDD light to stop flickering before we commence. Alright, so it stopped. Here we go. Should be one blue light coming up, and then the next one, the next one, next one, next one, next one. So if you do get an error here, most likely it's because the clip is not properly seated right. So you need to put pressure onto it. You know when it's done when it starts going back and forth, flickering the blue lights. And you know it's done. Like right now. See? Cool. Alright. So you remove and we place that on the PC. Alright, so we're back on my desktop. Now go ahead and transfer the file onto a folder on your desktop. Be easier to have access to. So that there it is. Create a folder. And I would name it my model number and today's date, just the 4th, 13. Okay. Oh yeah, so you're going to have multiple ones, so you want to have a folder called 1, 2, or 3, you know? So this will be my first backup within that folder. Alright, so go ahead and delete this and put back the SD card onto the TF cardboard. Alright. Let's start again. This is backup number 2. I would suggest making at least 3 backups. You know, just to make sure all of them are the same and you're getting the same dumps over and over again. So it's done. Remove and save it onto the desktop. Alright, so we're back on my desktop, and now here's backup number 2. Go ahead and make a new folder, name that one number 2. Go ahead and drag it over onto that folder. Alright, so now delete this and put it back onto the PS3, the SD card. Alright, last backup. It's done. Alright, so I'll see you on my computer. Alright, so we're back on my desktop. Now go ahead and transfer the last dumps onto that one folder we created earlier. Rename it number 3. Alright, drag that over. Okay, delete. Close that. Now we have to validate our dumps now. I don't know how much I can stress out on this, but you have to validate now. Because if you don't, and if you get a brick and you have a bad dump, well, you have a brick and there's nothing you can do. So go ahead and open up the program nor inspector, drag over the dump onto it. Should give you the general information of the PlayStation. Remember, my model was a CECH2501 and the motherboard was a JTP-001, so there it is. I was on 4.46 and my lowest downgrade is 3.40. Now click on status. All this should be okay. If you see an error on here, or warning or danger, then your dump is basically bad and you have to redump it. Make sure your clip is properly seated onto the chip. Now go ahead and close the program and go to number 2, reopen it and drag it over. Same information. Okay, should be all okay. Alright, good. Now let's reopen it and do the last one. Alright, same info, status. Okay, so I feel comfortable with my dumps. Now it's time to patch them up. Okay, so basically what we do is close this and open up the PS3 flash tool. Now open up PS3 dump tool, and this also validates your dumps you'll see a big OK green sign right here once I do this, and also you'll get a log right here. And I would advise you to go ahead before you patch this up, check the log and see that you also get OK on everything, and check result pass, so that's good. If you check the other ones, you should get the same thing. So basically go back to this, and do you want to patch this image? You say yes. Now the Rogero PS3 Flash Auto Patcher comes up. No factory service mode needed, and patched it up, so you hit enter. Now go ahead and close this, and in this folder you'll see BKPPS3 NOR patch bin. Now that's the BIOS that's been patched up for no factory service mode required. Now go ahead and put that in your SD card, and make sure to rename it. Alright, to that. Now you're done, so go ahead and put the SD card back onto the TF cardboard. So I'll see you on my PlayStation. Alright, so we're back, and here is my patched up BIOS here. And go ahead, put that back in there. Now all switches needs to be down, so there you go. So now we hit start. Alright, so it's done. And go ahead and turn off your PlayStation. Now go ahead and transfer or Rogero into the USB. Alright, there you go. Install packages. And I'm on Rogero 4.46 version 1.01. Alright guys, thanks for watching.